If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. How many times are we going to sit back and watch these RICOs, these gang RICOs, these gang sweeps by the FBI, these gang sweeps by state police? And when I say we, I'm talking about gang bangers, gang members, people that engage in that type of lifestyle. How many times are y'all gonna sit back and watch this and act like the police are not watching y'all? How many times are y'all gonna sit back and watch this and turn a blind eye to it as if your homeboys, the friends that you know, or even your ops are going to the penitentiary for multiple years, even life sentences for gang violence, gun violence, and gang banging? Like, how many times are y'all gonna watch this and see this and act like it doesn't happen? And the reason why I'm asking y'all this question is this right here. Anybody in their right mind, right? Anybody with a sound mind, an intelligent person, will see something wrong and say, hey, wait a minute, I got to put the brakes on this. I can't do this no more. I got to find something else to do. So I got to ask you, brothers, I got to ask you, sisters, do y'all suffer from a brain defect? Because what you're doing is insane. It's insanity. Because here it is, time and time again, we watch these sweeps all the time. And y'all act like, hey, it's not going to happen to us in our hood. Come on. I'm talking about from Crips, Bloods, GDs, BDs, Vice Lords, Stones, Latin Kings, Maniac Latin Disciples. We all done suffered these sweeps. So why do we act like we don't see them? Why do we act like these sweeps, these federal and state sweeps on gang members for gang violence will not affect us? Here it is, y'all. We got 33 young men, 33 in New York City, in Queens, Southeast Queens, who have, I'm talking about, committed 22 murders in a 3-year span. 22. And you better believe every single last one of them people that they killed look just like one of them. Now here it is, right? These federal and state police been watching them for 3 years, investigating them. That tells us, right, that while they was watching them those 3 years and investigating them 3 years, they was just sitting back and letting them kill people. How you investigate somebody for 3 years and you see that they killing and you don't stop them? You see that they killing and you don't stop them. You don't arrest the people that's doing the killing. Instead, you sit back and you just watch. Just let them keep killing each other. Yeah. How many? 17? Give them a couple more. 22? Oh yeah, we got to put the brakes on it now. You see what I'm saying? So come on, I understand, I can't blame the police, but at the same time, I can't blame the police. Because here it is, y'all see what these youngsters is doing. As soon as y'all think the first murder, we got to arrest you. Come on. Ain't gonna be no killing on these Queens streets. No, you got it. We ain't going for that. But y'all sat back and allowed these young men to kill each other. 22 to be exact. Now, I can hear it now. Some of y'all is saying, hey, hood educated, man. You know, the police, they doing their job and things like that, man. It's these youngsters. They ain't stopping. They ain't the cause of the killing. You know what I'm saying? It's these youngsters. They out here, shooting and stabbing and trying to kill each other and stuff like that. And hey, look, I'm with y'all on that right there. Listen, I agree with y'all right there. I'm with y'all. But at the same time, if you watching somebody commit murder and you continuously allow them to commit murder, there has to be some type of blame there. It has to be. That's just like for those of us who have young children, we allow our children to do things that they got no business to do, and we continuously watch them and allow them to do something that's criminal. What happens? The state comes for the parents. Hey, listen, you got to get Junior in line. You know, you got to get Miss Hood educated in line. She around here stabbing people and spitting on pedestrians and running over people in a car. Like, come on now. You see what I'm saying? So at some point, them police that were sitting back for 3 years watching these young men run rampant in New York and Queens doing all that killing should have been like, nah, they got to take some blame. They should have been like, nah, we got to stop it. As soon as they seen that first murder. But at the same time, I got to blame you youngsters as well. Y'all got to stop all that killing, man. Y'all got to stop that, bruh. Because at the end of the day, all that killing you doing is not going to bring back your homeboy. Your ops, all the killing that your ops is doing is not going to bring back their homeboys neither. What's going to happen is y'all going to continue to kill each other. Y'all going to go to jail. And what's going to happen is the gang that you dying for and you know, riding for and all that is going to die out. And there's going to be a new gang that pops up. So all that killing, all this time you spending in jail for gang, is for nothing. Nothing. And 9 times out of 10, if you look at the history of why you gang banging, look at the history of why these guys is your ops, 9 times out of 10, it's probably over a woman. 9 times out of 10, it's probably over a debt. 9 times out of 10, it's probably over somebody trying to get over on the next person. It's probably something that is so small and simple that you yourself would be like, man, I ain't tripping on nothing like that. I would have never tripped on nothing like that. But no, your big homie tripped over something like that. Your big homie was mad because the ops was sexing this girl. Your big homie is mad because he trying to get over on somebody else and they ain't going for it. So now he done brought all y'all into it. And now y'all been stealing it. I'm saying not stealing, but y'all been killing each other over the years for one person mistake. A lot of you young brothers that's gang banging and doing all this killing right now, if you would just go back and look at the history of how the war started with your so-called ops, you probably would stop gang banging right now today. You probably would say, nah, man, I mean, I'm putting my life on the line all because my OG was mad because, you know, the ops was having sex with his woman. And now I got to put my life on the line, my freedom and all that. You probably would stop gang banging right now. So I encourage you, brothers, with any type of sense, dig into the history. Why are these guys our ops? How did it start? How did it begin? And I'm telling you, when you find out that it's behind a girl, when you find out it's behind somebody trying to get over on somebody, when you find out that it's something that you wouldn't even trip over, something this small that you yourself wouldn't trip over, you might stop gang banging right then and there. This is Hood Educated, not Lane Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused any of y'all to think, please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up if you ain't subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Before I depart, let me give a shout out to some blessings that I received this week. Let me give a shout out to Rosanna Casataria for the $5 cash app. I really appreciate that, sister. Let me give a shout out to Paul Williams for the $50 cash app. I really appreciate that, Paul. Let me give a shout out to Lee, the homeboy from England, for the $8.17 PayPal. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.